So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back.
Yes.
That one ended up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
This kid. He can't get evasive?
Prescott now.
Why can't he get post flag release?
This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
It's literally what it sounds. The routes? It's no routes. Well, once it, boy, you would end on the slant right there.
Now Prescott on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Prescott to throw it. Right back to his running back, Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The center receiver in motion to the right. Prescott yet again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And they'll take this one down to the 36. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. The slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, Jackson.
I think, right? That's it.
And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And the defense gonna be easy this year. It's just almost I only got I don't even want to. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna touch someone. I'm not gonna touch. DeMarcus Lawrence and other nigga, I'm not gonna touch your shit. I don't even want to mess this shit up. I don't know what you got.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Wow. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I ain't gonna lie, you're not about to get my. Why do you have reach at me?
And that's going to be incomplete.
His back has been dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 2nd and 15 now. Prescott.
And
that one into the hands of Brown downfield. Yeah, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down, Prescott. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. This is caught. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. To the air again, Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. To throw is Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, Jackson will keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson options out left. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Yes.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's a scintillating run by Lamar Jackson. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0.
They were more like in detail. For the rest of this. I'm on safeties now.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as he'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Can you even force it in?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack. and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
He can't get low.
Prescott on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
I don't know. I don't know.
Prescott. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Who can I break? Adam. Now we come out, 1, 2, 3.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away.
1, 2, 3.
This is taken at about the 14.
3 receivers.
Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them. They did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Fielded at the 33. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To try again after the sack. Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Now we can finally sim.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Taking it about the 1. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. And his kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On second down, it's Edwards. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Jackson going to keep it running right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have to lead.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Jackson now. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down.
Craig Sim.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
You can't see it. It definitely moved there.
Off the play fake, Prescott. On the move to his left. Pass to Brown, he's got it on the crossing route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the red zone now, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Play action now, Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. They'll throw again. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, we'll have about 95% chance.
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
Yeah, and knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
On second down, here's the option. And he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
What the fuck Cameron Jordan go off my team? Fuck you talking about? Look at this video.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
I got to check transactions,
They'll go option to the short side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. The Jackson going to run again.
Nigga, you said.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Long runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Jackson, options out left. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it, and he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back.
Oh, shit. That's bad. Retired. Nobody's retired. So why can't I find this nigga? Bro. First of all, why would I fucking cut him? Like, he's a fucking 90-something overall. What the fuck, man? It ain't make no fucking sense. Oh my, this shit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Charles, in these lower scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They played turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
That was my KD. DJ Watt, I guess.